Oh god, loud screaming in my face. Oh, notice how he's lit his thumb as a match.
Crystals. Of course.
Oh, Cortex is secretly Homer Simpson. 1 year later, God, it took him a long time to get back to the surface now, didn't it?
To reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but
Speaking of derps, here's the royal derp here. I mean, how you hit yourself in the head with a
How do
missile?
you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
Well, this enemy has to be a humongous derp in order to get this to work. Oh,
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
I want to know how Coco instantly knows that it's the battery that died the moment her laptop came out. I guess maybe she has like the battery meter or something that's telling her. But she like responds instantly and it's so strange. Anyway, while we're going through this little tutorial thing, I'm going to explain things. My name is Sensei Mewtwo12345. But of course you can see that. At any rate, this is my very first Let's Play video. And obviously, as you can see here, my very first Let's Play will be of Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. And while we're going through this little tutorial area, I'm going to muck around and kind of explain some things. Basically, I'm not going to do Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot 1, at least not for now, because Crash Bandicoot 1 is a game I don't own anymore. If I ever own it in the future, I'll play that game, but since this is the very first game I've ever played in my life ever, I believe, I figured why not let this be my very first Let's Play as well. So anyway, I'm just kind of mucking around, tell you the controls. X is jump, square is a spin attack to hurt enemies. You can jump on enemies to hurt them as well. Sliding hurts enemies. You can do that with either circle or R1 while moving. If you're not moving, you just crouch. If you jump while crouching or sliding, you jump higher. And then if you press like R1, X, and square all at the same time, you can do like a spin jump that gets you really high, so. Although they don't tell you that in the game's manual, I just figured that out myself. Over many years of playing this game. It's like, what, 13 years now? Probably longer than that. Oh, and if you press R1 or circle in that area, you do a belly flop to destroy certain things. But, at any rate, introducing the characters you just saw. The dude with the missile in his head was Engine, the yellow guy with the humongous head and the N on his face was Dr. Neo Cortex, who is the main villain. And he is trying to collect power crystals for things that we will hear about later. I don't want to spoil it. But he wants us to collect the crystals. He has found his derp in Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is like the royal derp of derps. You know, in all honesty, here's some really interesting facts about this game, for now. Basically, Crash is the Mario Sony, and these games will play kind of like Mario in many ways. Alright, now we're back to where the audio cut out. Unfortunately, it cut out during a cutscene, so I had to kind of go do things over again. But hope that doesn't become a thing. I don't want that to become a thing. That would suck. Major suck. Anyway, now we use a cutscene, so I'll shut up.
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, well...
I mean Derpacoot, right?
I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down.
Yeah, especially since Crash can't read. I mean, come on. Look at the guy.
Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals.
I'm pretty sure I know what a crystal looks like when I see one. Crystals are kind of... You know, when you just see a crystal, like, lying around, floating around in this case, you know, you just start thinking, well, gee, you might want that. Okay. Now we've gotten through that cutscene without the audio cutting out. Let's start level 1. Alright. Collect Wumpa Fruit. Wumpa Fruit are the coins of Crash. Like, you collect 100 Wumpa Fruit in a Crash game, you get an extra life, just as you collect 100 coins in Mario. You get life. Similar. Jump over that mud there. No reason other than I can, because it's faster to do it that way. I'm using speedrunning tactics, and I don't even know why. This is by no means a speedrun. These boxes with the lines on them, you jump on them, and you get 10 Wumpa Fruit, 1 Wumpa Fruit at a time. In later games, they change it so that you get 2 Wumpa Fruit per jump, so that it doesn't slow the speedrunners down too much. We'll belly flop on this and open up this little area that has boxes in it, because we want to destroy all the boxes in the level in order to obtain an extra called a gem, which is a gem. No real other way to put it. You are about to get an extra life. Those boxes that have the masks on them are Aku Aku boxes, and they give you the mask that is currently following me around, which is Aku Aku. He's basically your health. He's basically your health display. When you don't have Aku Aku, then you have the next hit you take, you will die. When he has the rainbow-colored feathers, you can take an extra hit. When he has the gold-colored feathers, like he has right now, you can take 2 extra hits. When you collect the 3rd Aku Aku box, you get temporary invincibility. So, that's a thing. Obviously, those arrow boxes are making you jump. Those green boxes down there will introduce explosive boxes now. If you touch one of those green crates that says Nitro on them, it will explode in your face, and that's generally not a thing you want. Alright, jump across these, whatever these are, peacocks or something. What? These look nothing like peacocks. Come on, Sensei, get it right. At any rate, for some reason they're sticking their heads in the ground when we jump on them. Not only have I ever seen a bird that enormous, I've also never seen a bird behave in a way that they will stick their heads in the grass, fully into the ground when approached. I've never seen a bird do that before. Anyway, spin him in the butt for no reason other than we can. Here's a rather unfriendly bird. And here's a green steel crate. They're also just plain old steel crates with the exclamation mark on them. These green ones destroy all the nitros in the level. The regular ones will make secret boxes appear somewhere. You have to destroy all the boxes in the level to get the gem, as previously said, so you need to do that. At least if you're aiming to complete the game 100%, which I am. Anyway, you'll notice that some enemies I'm not spinning. These guys right here, they have the spikes on the side, and there's some enemies that are immune to spin attacks. Also enemies immune to jump attacks. And then there are some enemies immune to both, and you have to slide into them. Obviously the enemies that are immune to spinning that you have to jump on are also immune to sliding, so yeah, that's how that'll go. Anyway, this is a bonus area. You have to get all the boxes in these in order to get the gem as well. But in the bonus area you'll get multiple tries at getting everything. You won't lose lives if you die in them. They're intended to be challenging. Okay, here's this mud. This is the reason why I jumped over it earlier. It slows you down a little. But there were boxes in the mud that time, so I had to go get the boxes and the Wumpa Fruit that comes after them. Here's a little interesting thing with these guys I don't think I've shown yet. You make them that way and then slowly walk onto them at a certain angle. If I can get this to work right, come on. What? Screw it, he's gonna flip over. Okay. Another checkpoint. We'll get some more fruit in these boxes. No need to speed run. Just wipe over everything. Okay, now here's these pits. Basically what you need to do is, I have temporary invincibility right now, by the way. You go into these pits and you kill the rats, and this mushroom appears that allows you to get out. But I know how to skip those entirely, so we'll do that from now on with all the rest. As you may have noticed, when you're invincible, you destroy all the boxes and collect all the Wumpa fruit around you. And I didn't use my speedrunning tactic this time, and I got hurt, which is kind of lame, but oh well. Right? We'll just do it with the next one. Here comes the speedrunning tactic I usually use. Just do spin jump over here. I did it wrong, but you can also just spin jump up here and skip these, so... Spin jump is kind of a tactic for those who are pretty skilled with this game, and you have to figure out the timing. But spin jumping is something you'll see me do a lot in order to skip things. Spin jumping kind of breaks the game in many, many, many ways. Alright, Crush is going to do his little victory dance, where he pretends to hump something. Kinda gross, Crash, don't do that. I want this channel to be at least somewhat E-rated.
Now listen carefully.
T-rated,
Soft
maybe.
are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world.
Of course he did.
Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to
I don't
me.
think Crash understands those big words, Vortex. And you're not exactly giving me the incentive to go get these right now in your tone of voice. Anyway, normally I will try to complete levels 100% the very first time we run through them wherever I can. This time we're going to require 2 attempts at this level because there's no way to get everything all at once in this level. There's a clear gem which you get for destroying all the boxes, and the blue gem, which is one of the special colored gems. Usually you have to do something very special to get these. In order to get the blue gem, you have to not destroy any boxes in the level. And since getting the clear gem and the blue gem in this level would cause a time paradox and destroy the world, we have to run through this level twice. Luckily, now I can use all the speedrunning tactics I want and get through this really quickly. Whoa, I almost got hit there. But I didn't, so that's good. It's very good, guys. It's not bad. It means Sensei Mewtwo did good. Which is what I want to do in general. Oh, shoot rods. Well, mother effer. Anyway. I'll just cut. Hang on. Come on, get up. Dope. Nope. Get away from me. Come on. Would you come on? Come. This is like, I failed. Yay. Of course, that's what you guys come to see, isn't it? Is me failing. No one watches YouTube Let's Play for the game guide. They watch YouTube Let's Play for the fail. Come on, admit it. No, we're getting a cutscene here. Hang on.
So, you were helping Cortex gather crystals.
Hello, Frankenstein.
You have acquired a gem.
No.
Interesting.
I did not acquire the gem yet. I still have to go get that. We will cut to that after this is over.
No, this? As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you.
You sound really amused about this.
If truly you are concerned, you must not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. A laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he's created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Well, at least that guy's got it right for Crash. Anyway, that was Dr. Embryo. He used to be Cortex's lab partner until Engine replaced him. And Embryo's not too happy about this, so he's against Cortex now. Anyway, I'll just cut over to where we were. Okay, here we are again back at this little cursed wall. What you're supposed to do is jump on the box that you can't destroy in one hit, just like that. But already in my first video, I've become a believer in the Let's Play curse because I have never had that happen to me in so long. In all the practice runs I've been doing, before I got my capture card, I have never missed that once. And somehow I managed to right then. Alright, so now we get the blue gem. And let's see, we're up to 13 minutes on this section. Since I had a little audio problem earlier, it's probably longer. Although, I do have some cutting to do. Now, we'll end this episode here. This is Sensei Mewtwo 12345 ending this game lesson.